What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. KG is back. A little bit of transfer talk and just a bit of an update on where I feel we are in the transfer window so far as we stand on the 20th of July. And I also want to get your thoughts on where you believe we are too. Just before I get into it, though, please like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share the video around. Liking is obviously the best way to support the channel, but other ways to support is like the super thanks. And I've got to give thanks to Phil Smith for your donation on the last video. Thank you very much, Phil. And Mad Max, it was so nice you donated twice. So thank you, Mad Max, for both your donations on the last video. Super thanks are just like super chats in live chats. And if you want to donate, it's along the same line as the like and dislike button. Also got to give a shout out to Darren Wong, who's a new member of the channel. If you want to become a member of the channel, the link is in the description. I got my IG scrolled across there, so follow me on Instagram if you're not already. And fantasy football, if you're playing FPL this year, the link will be in the description too to join me there too. Now that's all out of the way. And obviously support the support for the channel. Thank you so much. It is all appreciated. Trust me. Let's get this one out of the way. Jamie Shackleton joins Millwall on loan. And he joins Charlie Criswell there. But unlike Charlie, I see this more as a ways for an exit for Jamie Shackleton. I don't see him doing what I believe Charlie Criswell will do. I think Charlie's going to use this experience to his advantage and come back to Leeds even stronger than he already is. Jamie Shackleton, though, I think this is probably his route to a move to another club. He just doesn't have it for me at this level, but I wish him all the best. I mean, it's crazy. Yet again, more likes for Millwall posts. Would you believe it, people? But you got to do what you got to do to support your players, right? And I have liked the post for Jamie Shackleton. It is what it is, but I wish him all the best there. We've completed the sign of Sonny Perkins. Obviously, that was probably the worst kept secret. Sonny Perkins comes from West Ham. I believe a tribunal is going to decide the fee. I don't know much about him, but my West Ham friends have told me that they were very disappointed that he did leave the club in the way that he's done. But we've got him now. Jesse, let me just get the quotes. Adam Pope's Twitter, Jesse Marsh on Sonny Perkins. Yeah, he's got qualities and he's an explosive striker, which is what they told me too. I think he has flexibility in the positions he can play. He's an intelligent player. We're really excited to add him to our club. And he just needs to get him to know more and more. And again, I think that Sonny Perkins probably comes onto our bench with the 5 subs at this point in time. I think he becomes an option. So let's look out for him. Like I say, I don't know too much about him, so I'm not going to pretend to, but the people that I've spoken to have spoken about him very highly. So hopefully that transfers into first team football as well. Maybe he goes to the under 23s for a bit, who knows, but it sounds like we've got a decent player there. But the main thing for me at this point in time is the left back situation. Now, Jesse Marsh did also confirm to Adam Pope or whoever it was at the BBC that we are actively looking for a left back and striker. And for me, that is the most important thing that we've got to do. I do believe that we still need another midfielder, but it's more important that we get in these 2 positions. And I think the club have identified that too. Let me know if you agree. The striker thing is very important for me. All the friendlies that I've seen so far, we've been doing much better, but we still need a killer up front. Gilhart can't do it all by himself. We need another body up there. I spoke about it on the debrief this week with Bamford. Myself, and I mean, even Connor said that he thinks that he probably get 20 games. I don't think he's going to probably make 20 games, and for me, that's an issue. So we do need another striker. Goals are so important, obviously, and we didn't get enough last year. We've lost Rafinha, who's a big source of that. We need to get a real striker up front. Whether that's Callum Wendo, I don't know. There seems to be stalling there. The PSG boss seems to be impressed with him so far in pre-season. Is that a tactic to maybe add on a couple more million? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But Charles de Ketelaere, that looks like it's gone now with Milan. Looks like Milan are about to close that deal. We're still hanging around, and although people are probably sick of it, I understand, because if Milan, for whatever reason, don't get this deal done, we will be there ready to swoop him up. And it's not bad being the second choice. That happens in football a lot. Sometimes you are somebody's second choice, but you're getting a quality player in Charles de Ketelaere. So I understand why we're hanging around, but I just hope that we are actively looking for another striker right now. Same with the left back situation. Now, this for me is important. I was comfortable enough going into the season with Firpo starting, but he's not going to be there. So we have to move on that. And the club have recognized that. Now, I don't know who the target is. If it is Josh Timon from Stoke City, another player I don't know much about, from what I've seen of him, he's steady. You know, he's not going to be a marauding left back like I say a Cucurella or nothing like that. I wouldn't expect those kind of offensive numbers from him. But I would much rather them spend 6 million on a Timon rather than a target who went to Newcastle 15. Because for me, 15 million. Because for me, they're probably the same kind of steady Eddie defender. But I'm hoping that maybe there's something else there. I would hate that we've spent so long looking at a left back and then it just comes to be Josh Timon from Stoke City. So maybe there's other irons in the fire that we don't know about. I know that Jesse Marsh says they're assessing all their options. So it's important that we get this one right for me. I'm not looking for anything spectacular on the left back. I just want a specialized left back. That's the important thing for me. I don't care about adaptability in this left back. I want him to be a specialized left back. And if he doesn't know nothing else, that's cool with me. I just want somebody who's specialized there and can give us a solid performance, just a solid 7 out of 10 every week. That's all we need at this point in time for where we are. Other teams are adding around us right now. We need to be in the mix with that. One of our targets, well, somebody that was interesting, Chris Richards. He looks like he's heading to Crystal Palace for in a 15 million euro deal plus add-ons. So he's going to be off the table. I like what Uncle Pat's cooking down in Crystal Palace. I'm not going to lie, he's cooking something special down there. But yes, Chris Richards, who was linked with Leeds United, looks like he's going to join Crystal Palace along with Czech Decore, who's already there. So if Chris Richards is off the table, who else is there? So obviously they must have a list of targets. It will be very interesting to see who we end up with. And Jesse Lingard has been heavily linked with Nottingham Forest, which has come out the blue. Apparently, Forest are offering him a package that is just blowing West Ham out the water, which is making Jesse turn this way and look at Nottingham and think, maybe I'll go there. The only thing for me is I've been asked before on here many times, would I take Jesse Lingard on a free? I've said absolutely I would. But what I would say is that he would be going to Nottingham Forest, but it's still not out the realm of possibility he joins West Ham. That he's still got that connection from Manchester to Leeds, and much like Calvin Phillips to Man United probably wouldn't have happened. Maybe I don't think Jesse Lingard would ever have considered Leeds anyway. So I wouldn't get caught up if we see Jesse Lingard holding up a Nottingham Forest shirt and saying, "Damn, we missed out on this one." I would say it's highly unlikely he was ever going to join Leeds United if we had gone in for him. That's my feeling at this point in time. But listen, people, give me your thoughts on what I've said so far. Where do you think we are? Because for me, we're on Wednesday now. I would ideally like at least the striker or the left back, one of the two, to be in by the end of the week for me. I would prefer that, just so they got time to acclimatize to the team, get used to the team, get a bit of preseason under their belts with this current team, get to know the teammates and everything else like that, just for continuity purposes and getting into the first game of the season against Wolves, and we're raring to go. That would be my ideal thing. But we need some support for Gelhardt, and we definitely need a starting left back. Ideally, I would love that Juan Mata rumor to have been true, because for me, that would be invaluable experience off the bench. For everyone saying he's too old, the tech don't go away for a player like that quality. He's still got it. Set pieces, key passes, he'll give you it all. I wish it was true, but I don't think it is true. But listen, I've gone on long enough. Please let me know in the comments. Like the video before you exit. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, people. Peace out. Have a good one.